Good morning. We are here still in Amsterdam. Today is a new day. Very nice weather. I think it's like mid 60s or so. Yeah, and I am on my way to the train station because we are going to try to go out of the city and yeah, do some more stuff. Yesterday was a good day. Did all the city things and walked a whole lot. I think I hit 30,000 steps, but today is going to be a different kind of marathon because I'm going to try to go to a theme park. So let's see if I get lost because I am very directionally challenged. So I pre-purchased this ticket using Reddit and Google Translate, and it's a combo ticket, so it gets me from Central to this one exchange station, where then I take a bus to get to Efteling, and then there's a combo. There's another piece of paper that gets me into the city. But it was interesting trying to figure it out, and I think this will work. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. But I have confidence because I believe in Reddit. So I think I'm supposed to go to Frankfurt. I think we shall see. This QR code worked, so it let me in, so it must do something. We're on a train. It's very busy. I got off the train at Hergentobosch and following the signs for the bus, and hopefully this is where a bus to Efteling is? Question mark? Who knows? I don't. So I'm outside the station and Efteling buses are over there, so that's good. I know where I'm supposed to be. I did see that there's like a monument over there, which is pretty cool looking. I'm gonna go take a look at that. A nice little fountain on this side as well. Yeah, it's really funny. I was like very curious about Burger King, but they're not even open. They don't open till 11, and it's still 9:45. So it's definitely not like a breakfast sandwich thing. Definitely a American burger lunch thing. Update: the ticket worked. On the Efteling bus, and it's pretty cool. I'll try to get a picture as we get out, but there's a lot of designs on the bus. But yeah, it's happening. This is the bus. I don't know if you can see. It's got some cool designs on it. It's about like a 40-minute bus ride, and then I guess I go back to Den Bosch. 301, I think, is the one to take. Okay. Anyway, just following the hordes of people. Hopefully I remember where this is, so to take the bus back I won't get lost. But yeah, I made it somehow. About a 2-hour ride, but worth it for exploring. I don't know if I'll ever be back here again. Whoa, this is pretty cool. Here's a better view of it. There is a creepy A clown. I don't know, maybe it's Snow White. It's probably Snow White. No, it's a jester. It's, I don't think I like it. A lot of this is gonna be like European themed, like medieval fantasy. So that'll be really interesting. Still a little terrified. So even in the entrance hall, it's like just gorgeous. My ticket was immediately scanned and I'm immediately in. There's like, it works out super easy. I mean, I still need to get back home, but yeah. There's a lot of shows. Everything's in Dutch. Oh no, it's not in Dutch. This is in English. Three Little Pigs. Yeah, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. And then there's a store. Love the store. Definitely gonna spend some time there. I have no idea how any of this park is laid out. So, we are gonna just have fun and explore. Ooh, it's like a carousel probably. Incredible. Who's that? It's got some characters already. Oh, Pinocchio's pasta and pizza restaurant. Look at all the merch. Some cute plushies. Oh, dragons, lots of toys, sandals. So it's, oh, she's cute. Good stuff. Okay. Then there's a big lagoon in the center. Oh, this is cute. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. This one's also pretty cute. I don't know what you are. The crowds are all going this way, which makes me think that there's something over this way. The park has been open for like 30 minutes already. And today is projected to be like a busy day because there's like Sunday. Oh, there's a frog. This is fascinating because it's not Disney. No lie, this looks delicious and I'm probably gonna get it. So I started to look maypoles. That's fun. And then there's like a game over there. I am not going to try to win that because if I try to win one of those, try to imagine bringing that on. Look at the toys. Currywurst. So this is an area called, I already forgot, it starts with an A, but I think it's supposed to be like Norway, perhaps? It's probably not Norway. No, it's definitely German, because I'm trying to find a ride called like Max and Moritz, which is like, I think a kiddie coaster, and we'll see if I actually do it or not. They also have an app, which is cool. I don't understand it. I mean, it's in English, I just don't understand it. No food. This park is huge. Actually, I don't know if it's that huge. It just feels huge. But also because there's not that many people. So, well, that's cute. I think this is Max and Moritz. Max and Moritz. And there's a single rider. Oh, it's cute. Alright, so here's the track. You see there's a blue and there's a green. And there's two different lines. So there's a Max and a Moritz. That makes sense. I'm gonna pick one. Right here in the back row. Cool. That was a super interesting coaster. It is a kiddie coaster, but it's the only one I've ever done that goes through the track twice. And the second time it goes faster because the first time you have to start from zero, and the second time you just bust right through and then you just do the whole thing again. That's kind of fun. Oh. Here's the example. Here's what Max and Moritz are doing. But if you can read, Dutch, then you can read it. But I can't read it. Oh, but he's talking. And I think you can like stick your hand in his mouth. I'm not doing that because that's weird. I'm debating whether I should do the other one because it was literally a walk-on. Like I got up to the line and then they popped me into the space. So I'm thinking about it. But I can always come back because I feel like single rider is short. Alright, I'm gonna try to find another coaster though. There's another water ride here called Piranha. It's one of those like 8-person or 6-person rafts. But this is ridiculous. Just watch this. Alright, so the raft comes. And then the things just straight up shoot you. Insane. It's a little, I mean, it's not that hot of a day. I don't need to do a water ride. I've done a lot of these, so I think I'm good. So now there's this other one called the Baron, 1898. I think I'm gonna just jump in the line. It's like a 20-minute single rider queue, so hopefully not long. But it goes straight down and then does a bunch of loops and stuff. Looks fun. So they gave me this ticket for single rider. Oh, and it tells you which section to go. Right. Okay. So this is plug B and plug B. But yeah, it goes up and it goes down. Yikes. Are they held? Oh, they're there. There they go. Bubble up. Inside the room, they had a cool little pre-show. Really good music, really good theming. I am very impressed with how this goes. Yeah, I didn't expect to see like a full-on pre-show before a coaster, so they had it. I'm so far very impressed with the theming. Just like the music is really nice. Yeah, and also like people are just really pleasant. They're very good at identifying me as being English or English speaking. There you go. Oh my god. I'm always getting hit by the doors. It's a pretty good drop. It goes underground, which is pretty fun. And it's pretty quick. Pretty quick ride. They have a good loading process and unloading process. And they continue to have more theming, which I really appreciated. They did this one 9 out of 10 stars. Alright, so there's another one here. Very Viking themed. And so it comes down, and there's water streaming off of it. I don't know if you can see that. But then it's gonna come around in a little bit. And it does something super cool. Like, just look at the track. Look at these guys. Comes up, splashes down. So cool. You get to walk through a painting, which is kind of cool, in the queue. And then there's a huge long line. This queue is really cool. It very much feels like you're in a Viking ship. I think the theming is that the captain is like haunting the ship, and then that's why we're on a roller coaster type thing. But like wooden floors are really cool. You can't see that. Wooden floors making creaking noises. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lots of detail everywhere. This is one of the better lit rooms. There's a couple other rooms that have some really cool other things in it. And they do have photos. There's no one manning it, but you just add it to the app, and then you can buy them later. But you can take a picture now. They did some really cool effects with fog. There's one part where your little boat is driving through the dark fog, or through the fog, and you can't see anything. And it's like, oh, this is why fog is so freaking scary for boats. I mean, we're on a track, so it's totally fine. But it's a good coaster. I enjoy it very much. Yeah, I like the combination of dark ride plus coaster, because the dark ride part is still pretty good. It's really well done. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Do it there, Hollander, if you can. Okay, so this is also not something that's exclusive to the park, but they have these like vending machines where you can like literally just pay for it and then you just open it up and grab it. I haven't done it yet because I don't actually know how it works, but the concept is really cool, and like yeah, the concept's pretty cool. I don't know how they trained all the people to do it, but people do it. So before I ride too many more coasters, I stopped by this doner kebab place, and they have Turkish pizza, but you can get it with the doner meat, which is what I'm doing. So I got a combo, so I got a Fanta as well. They're very kind when I speak English, which is very nice. Yeah, I am just very excited. Excited for food. Is there anything better? I mean, probably, but this is what's nearby. So this is delicious because they put spicy mayo on it. Like, that was one of the options, and it is so good. Like, it is so good. I cannot believe it. Alright, there's a steel coaster called Python. And the single rider was 20 minutes and the regular line was 15 minutes. They might have been lying on the single rider, but either way, it's not bad. Python is nice and short, very smooth, but I can see why it's only a 15-minute standby wait, because it's relatively tame, even though it does do 2 loops and a corkscrew. I don't know, it's good. I didn't shriek or giggle for joy like as much as some of the other ones. There's proof that I was smiling though. And now we are here at the wooden coasters, Joris on de Draak. I think it's George and the Dragon, but single rider line is basically the same, but you know, it may help with the congestion if there is any. I think there are 2 coasters that run at the same time, which is pretty interesting. Alright, so after the dual dragons, that one was like literally a 5-minute wait, so it was, that sign was a lie. But it was really fun. The lady next to me, she was really nice. We chatted for a little bit. She did ask, am I Trump or Biden? Which I thought was really funny. But it was really fun ride. That one, it's a dueling coasters, and it actually makes a difference as which one you pick or which train you're on, because like there's a sign that says whether the red or the blue track wins. So we won. We were red, so that was fun. But it was really fun to just like literally like go up and down across each other. And it was a wooden coaster, but it wasn't super rickety, so I liked that. It was very fast. It was a good coaster. Walked away from the coasters, and I'm in more of the kiddie areas. There's pedal trains, so you pedal your way to the station. That's pretty cute. Not gonna do it, not gonna take time away from the kids, but that's funny. This park is great because it really feels European. Like, it doesn't feel like Disneyland Paris, where it feels like America. But they're like, cause like there are people picnicking, just laying out in the grass. There's a lot of people just playing, and I didn't even know there was a water park here, but there's a water park here. And so like, there's like people just like playing it. There's a playground over there and kids are playing over there. It feels a lot more chill than Disney. It's also like, I want to say 50%, 60% the price of Disney. So I think like the ticket itself is like 50 bucks, 50 euros. Sorry, Disney's like 65 or more. I don't know. I bought packages for both of these. This one was not really a package. It was more a combo ticket with the train. So I had like transportation and the entry included. So, but yeah, it's just super interesting. Like, the feel of this park is a lot more chill, even though, you know, it's a Sunday and it's quote unquote very busy. Feels good. There's an attraction where you go into a spinning crown and it kind of carousels you up. So it like started way down low and then the arm just raises you up there. I don't know if I want to do that, maybe. But I really want to do this gondoletta, where you get into a little thing and you go around the lake. It looks fun. Because of how their operations works, I have the whole boat to myself. It's very strange how they decide how to do things. But it's a 20-minute chill ride, which I may just sleep for most of. There's a giant koi in here too. But that family up there is definitely feeding all those ducks, and so that's why they are being swarmed right now. Swarmed with ducks. Oh my goodness. That family has also attracted swans. Fascinating. Hello there. That was a nice little gondola ride. I kind of took a nap. I kept thinking I was gonna miss the disembarking, so I kept waking up. But now I'm just waiting in line for what they call pagode, which is that tall, spinny Crown ride. I'm excited. There's like no line, so just hopped in. We have to wait for it to come down, people get off, get on, but you know, this should be good. They put solar panels on top of that building, which is pretty cool. You can see a lot of the theme park, windmills in the background. It's pretty cool. The gondolas that I was just on. And yeah, you get pretty far views. It's a really nice day. Actually kind of incredible. The Crown in the Sky ride was very underrated. This condor thing is really cool. I think there's a building inside, so I'm gonna go check it out. It's a roller coaster in the dark. This queue looks terrible, but at least you can, because you can see the cars, but you can see this whole section. Earlier in the hallway we saw a giant bird egg, and here's a mural which I think describes how this is supposed to go. I actually don't really understand, but maybe you do. Hey look, it's us. Yeah. That was a really good coaster. It's indoors, and it's in the dark, so it's basically Space Mountain, but it's smooth. I mean, Space Mountain Disneyland is pretty smooth. So it's kind of like that, except the decorations, the theming is really kind of random. There's like 3 birds and a snake. It makes no sense. I don't understand like the theming, but it's a cool coaster. There's a dark ride right here called Carnival Festival, around the world in 88 minutes, which reminds me a heck of a lot of Small World. So we'll see. These little mascots with the big eyes and the big noses are kind of cute. I have never really done carnival stuff though, so I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's cool. The tree goes right, or like, the building has a tree. Looks like there's a TV show associated with this. Jokey. Still keeps that carnival vibe, but it's not boats. And then we broke down. I got a ride photo with the puppies. Alright, so I just finished the carnival ride, and I just gotta say, it's a pretty interesting take on, like, it's a Small World, like that style. Dark ride, going through different countries, same music, but there's a lot of like random microaggressions that are like really annoying, because of like, you know, when you do stuff with other cultures, it borders on like racism. So like the Asian, like Japan and China, all of the pictures were like squinty, like all the statues were squinty, and then when you got to like Africa and like the Polynesian islands, you would get like, so like all the animatronics are like cones. It's like a cone-shaped body and then a head, so it's like a circle with like a triangle on the bottom. For like some of the women, like the female animated figures there, they would have boobs, and it was like none of the other characters have boobs, like not even in like the Netherlands or the Germany or Italy, France, whatever. So it was just like, this is pretty bad. And that's all I'll say on that. Alright, so I'm in this like beach part of the area. It's themed to be like a beach. I don't really know what there is to do over here. There's a lot of snacks, so maybe I'll get a snack. Oh, you can jump in a bouncy castle. Pull some ducks. There was a store back there. I almost bought a ukulele, but I also don't need another ukulele yet. It was also for 3 to 8 year olds, so I was figuring maybe I'm the target audience. Yeah, interesting little like beach coast town. And here is one of the mascot characters. I don't know who she is or what she is. So at this ice cream stand, they have a Jungle Party panda, and I'm definitely getting it. I'm so sad. I was about to buy the panda, but then the family in front of me was also going to buy pandas, and then the lady was looking in the cooler, and she couldn't find any pandas. And so I looked in the cooler, I couldn't find any pandas either. No pandas for us. Do not fear, I got a Jungle Party panda anyway. Also got a cheese snack called cassouffle. So yeah, hello, hooray. Fried cheese is just so good. This is delicious. It's like a perfect croquette. I already started eating it, but it was so funny because the moment I opened the package, the eyes are in the completely wrong spot. It's so good. There's a cute little section, like a miniatures section. Lots of animatronics and such. Very cute. It's a bakery. It's kneading dough. And they're baking all the stuff. This is so odd. Like, it's just a walkthrough, but why is it here? Part of the theme, I guess. This one is another one that has no lines. Got 4 cast members. So boring. This is really cute. And we can look down and see all the stuff. And see all the other ones go. I will say though, I'm sitting on the left-hand side, and this thing is like, feels like it's gonna tip over. Too heavy. This, from up here, this is great people watching. Like, you just see down. I saw a kid like pulling on some like a water pump, and he was like pushing really hard. That was really fun to watch. And then just now, I saw this one little girl. You know, like those two-way like communication like speakers. Like you just shout into them, and then there's pipes that go to the other side. This girl goes up to one of them, like, and unprompted just screams as loud, like, ah! And from up top, it just looks so silly because it was just pure unadulterated chaos, and I loved it. Yeah, very calm. I love these kind of elevated rides just because it's just really chill. One of the things that I have been noticing about the park, there's 2 things that I've noticed about the park so far. One of them is that there's a lot more spaces for play, like just playgrounds where kids can just run around and look at stuff and play with other kids, and there's lots and lots of seating, lots of benches. And like Epcot has some of this, but not as nearly as much seating. So that's one big thing. The other thing that's really big is that only one ride I've ever done has shot you out into a merch shop. All the other rides like just exit, and then there's a merch shop maybe down the way if you want to go in, and most of them don't even have merch shops. So there's a merch shop at the beginning that I've seen 2 other ones scattered around the park, and one was an outdoor merch shop, just like a pop-up. So it's pretty interesting because I'm like, it's like much more, it's a lot less capitalistic and a lot better like quality of life kind of thing. So just thought it was pretty interesting. Oh look, fairies. Aren't they pretty? Also right here is Raveline, which I think is the one for like the jousting like show. There's only 3 of them, and this is the first one at 5 p.m. So I'm definitely gonna get in line for this because I think it's gonna be amazing. Oh, and then there's a ride over there too, Droomvlucht. I don't know what that is, but I'll head that up later. Oh, I think that's the dark ride. 40-minute wait. Oh my word. Okay, well, this is more important because this is a show. Raveline. So the Droomvlucht, I don't know, I'm probably saying it wrong, terribly wrong, but it has a virtual queue option, so it's just like Disney, but you have to be close enough to hit it. So I'm waiting in line for Raveline, and then from Droomvlucht I can use my Efteling app and get in line. So at about 6 o'clock, 6:15 is when I can go, so it'd be nice because I'll watch the show, do some other stuff, and then I can go to Droomvlucht. It's interesting, like, way that they've done it. Get close enough, which I kind of like, because then you're actually in line. Alright. Oh, yeah. This is so cool. This is like what I want the Renaissance Festival to be. Medieval, but like rides and like cool stuff. Love it. Okay, I have one spot. Is this a good spot? I can see that entrance, that entrance. Okay, so I was reading up about this. It is a show about 5 riders who have to protect the city of Ravelin, probably. And then there's a Count Olaf who comes through with a 5-headed dragon, and there's gonna be fights and stuff. So we'll see if this is a good spot. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can sit up close. I might try to sit closer.
Welcome to the magic city of Efteling. The exciting and mysterious story of Efteling was written by Efteling and Paul van Loon. The music was performed by the Brabants Orkest, the Brabants Orchestra, led by young students. We wish you a wonderful show.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just walking around. I love pre-show. Ooh, X's. Oh, she sent those crows. Oh. She called the crows to her. Oh, they flew right above me. The riders of Ravelin. Woo! Literal horses. This is amazing.
zijn jullie ook in staat om de gildemeesters te verslaan? Unieke kracht. Emma, jij hebt de metalen schijven. IJzer heeft voor jou geen geheim.
Whoa, she did magic.
Maurits, jouw element is hout. Jouw magische kruisboog mist nooit zijn doel en is zo sterk als de wortels van een boom. Jouw gewelfde zwaardschel kent geen gelijk. Het geeft je macht over water. Thomas, jij bent de vurige ruiter. Met dit zwaard beheers je het vuur en kun je de eenheid van de elementen leiden.
Sweet.
Joost, jij ontvangt de dubbele dolk.
the dragon.
Kijk, een val. Olaf vlucht de vogel. Dit is een slecht voorteken.
Assassin. Olaf?
In vergelijking met mij stel je helemaal niets voor. Wachters, sluit haar op.
Oh no. Captured. Oh my gosh. So dramatic.
Ik zal er met mijn draconicon alles aan doen om Ravelijn in mijn macht te houden. Vlucht! Voor het te laat is. Arme dwazen.
They slew the dragon. Oh no, he's back. That guy's back. The dragon is slain. Yay! Oh, she's rescued. Hey. Oh. I imagined they were gonna just fall off faster. Hey.
En door jullie krachten te bundelen, hebben jullie graaf Olaf en zijn draconicon verslagen. De stad Ravelijn is bevrijd. Bedankt voor jullie inzet en lef, helden van Ravelijn.
So I really liked what the jousting show. I thought it was a good mix of like animals. The acting was a little, you know, it's good. It is what it is. And I really like the special effects. I love what they did with the dragon fight. You know, even though it's a little cheesy, but it's kind of like the dream. It's like the final boss battle, which is really cool. Yeah, they did good. I liked it a lot. I am now doing Droomvlucht, which is right next door. Just because it said, oh, the line was like 30 minutes. This line looks terrible. So maybe I won't, and I will come back. Because I feel like I really want to bail on it. I'm going to bail on it. Found this little Via Volta. It's a madhouse. That sounds promising as well. I don't think they have this sign that says no video. I'll let you know. It's probably terrifying. Alright, so the first two rooms were completely in Dutch, and they were like 5 minutes each, so I basically was like, I have no idea what's going on. So I got really sleepy, and I basically just like sat in the corner of the room, not doing anything. And then when we got to the third room, we actually got to sit down, and it was an actual ride. And so they call it a madhouse, but really what it was like the rooms from Inception, where like your seats started to turn and rotate like all the way around, and then the room also was spinning. So it was like, it was pretty cool. It was a fun effect. The music was stellar. I liked the music a lot. But it was so weird at first. I didn't know what was going on. I still don't know the story, but the actual effect was really fun. So I highly recommend this one. And it was a 5-minute wait. You can't go wrong, right? 5 minutes? Here we are in the virtual queue for Droomvlucht. So I think we skip a lot of things, but like skip a lot of the queue. But like I showed before, the queue is just a big room. So I don't know what this is even, but we'll see. Looks kind of like Peter Pan's Flight. Oh, we still join a queue. It is a little bit like Peter Pan's Flight. We are above the ground. I know it's kind of probably hard to see, but there are castles and moats or waterfalls. Good stuff. There's no pre-show. Here's room 2. There are fairies down there. And there are fairies up here and down there. So I guess this is just like a collection of dioramas. Oh, and a unicorn. And a goblin. This is room 3. There's a fairy king. Who'd have thought? They really like their animals. This is really well made, and I really like the music. Oh, it's dark. But I still don't know the story. Sparkles. Third group has a fairy kingdom. It's pretty cool. And they float. And they move around. So out in the merch shop, all these scenes now make a lot more sense. Like some of these characters. Because there's a lot of like goblins and fairies. And at the end, the goblins and fairies are hanging out together, which is super fun and very cute. But yeah. Let's see, photos. I don't even see me. I'm all by myself, covering my stuffies' faces. Apparently the sensor malfunctioned and I don't get a picture, so sad. It's okay. It wasn't a good picture. And I have come upon another attraction called Symbolica. 5-minute wait for a single rider. And it's like 40 minutes for like a family. So I'm gonna crash a family's good times. But this castle's so cool.
Of this palace. Mein Name ist Oje Punktuell, Secretaris Protocolaris in diesem Palast. Secrétaire protocolaire de ce palais. Mein Name ist Oje.
It's a trackless ride. Fascinating. This place is just a dream. So whimsical. Oh, ballroom scene. Whoa. They took a picture of us during the ride. Why is my face open? So bad. And there's a picture. It's really bad. Very, very good dark ride. I have come to kind of accept that Efteling is more whimsical and about dreams and fantasy, more so than like actual Disney World, which is good. It's just different. I had a really good time with Symbolica, so I highly recommend. This is a must-do. I'm glad I didn't miss it because I almost did because I just didn't see it on the map. Let's try and take a picture. Everyone keeps coming in the picture. Finally, I am entering Sprook Jezbaz. I'm saying it completely wrong. I have to be. But it's like just a walkthrough park, so there's a lot of like statues and stuff. So I'm just gonna look it up because I'm gonna walk through and see what I find. Immediately, I found the long neck dude and also the little kid stuck inside like a wagon. I don't know why they're important, but they're in like all the marketing materials, which is basically like, I think part of why this place is very whimsical, even though it's a little horrific for us Westerners, or us USers. So I got closer, and you can feel air going through, and this thing sucks in. So I don't know if you're supposed to put like your cans in there or something, but that's super weird. There are also these little mushrooms everywhere, and there's music playing out underneath them. So you can go play. There's a really cute little Red Riding Hood diorama. And the very misunderstood wolf. There's a cat and a fox. Hi, cat. And then there's Pinocchio inside of a creepy fish. Geppetto's restaurant, or Geppetto's like shop is over there. There's a lot of little things in there, but it's really hard to film because there's so much glass and light. But yeah, fascinating. What an interesting rendition. This is probably closer to the Hans Christian version, or the Grimm brothers, than the Disney version. This one is called The Red Shoes. It's about a girl who had these red shoes, and she like took them from somebody, and she had so many shoes that she like pretty much couldn't stop dancing because they were enchanted or something like that. So someone had to cut off her feet so that she could stop dancing, but the shoes kept dancing on their own. So definitely the sad Hans Christian, whatever, the creepy ones. Hey look, it's the Troll King. Whoa. That was cool. The sound effect is cool. It's Rapunzel. Rapunzel? Rapunzel.
Waardoor hij blind werd. En hoe liep dat nou af? Jaren later.
It's the Little Mermaid. The dragon. Dragon. Nothing happened. He did not get eaten. So this one is the wolf and the 7 kids. So the kids let in the wolf, and the wolf eats them all except for the youngest. So the youngest and the mom apparently go on a vengeance hunt against the wolf. He's coming. Okay, that's a really good animatronic. This is another one that I don't know. So there's a well over here, and there's this girl who falls into the well, and she comes into this land where Mother Holle lives. And Mother Holle says, if you do all my chores, I'll give you can stay here. And so the girl does, and then like is very, very good with chores and everything. And then Mother Holle gives her a bunch of gold. And then the girl's sister, who's super lazy, jumps in and does not do the chores, and basically gets covered in pitch. So that one's pretty interesting. But I've never heard this story before, so it's pretty different. And like such good production value. Like there's a one that comes out, or an animatronic that comes out. Yeah, so she comes out and she'll say stuff, and she like fluffs the pillow. It's like just commitment to a thing that like most people won't see. It's okay. In the middle, there's this cute little garden. And there's some golden frogs. And there's a golden ball. Look at that golden ball. So cool. This is Cinderella. Such a good production value. They do the prince part, like where the prince puts the thing on their foot, and then it transitions to the back. Pretty cool. I came in at the end. Oops. So there's a crow that's saying papier here, which is all over the trash bins, and then there's another sucker thing in there. So there is trash that goes in. So that's what you're supposed to do with it. Also, at 7:30, those statues with the horns lifted up the horns and played music at the half hour. And I was like, oh, I missed that. That would have been cool to catch on film, but I did not. I ran into the show.
En zo kwam ik aan de rand van het bos bij een huisje. De deur zwaaide open en daar verscheen een smakelijk... Ik bedoel een schattig klein meisje met een rood kapje en een mand in de hand.
This is the Emperor's new clothes. They have like a train in the back. And like a beautiful palace facade. So cool. This tree is also famous in Efteling. For what? I don't know.
Sprookjes dronken.
Because I can't speak Dutch.
Tijd voor een verhaaltje.
Okay, so I finished with Sprookjesbos, and I really liked it. I think it's one of the most unique things in this park. And the best thing about it is that there's a lot of space, lots of production value. If you speak Dutch, it'll enchant you for a long time. There's a couple fairy tales that I don't even know, but there's a lot that I do, so that was really fun. But yeah, that's it. I am going to try to catch one more show, the Night Watcher show, and get some food. Otherwise, I think I've done most everything I need to do. Feels successful. Alright, there's a water show happening in like 3 minutes. And I'm gonna try to record as much as I can, but I'm worried about my battery dying. But they're doing like all this really cute pre-show stuff. They're really good with their pre-shows. There are also frogs that are shooting water jets. That one over there is the only king frog, or prince frog. So frog prince probably. But it's called Aquanura. And there's 2 seatings, like a first showing and a second showing with different orchestras, I think. So I think there's different songs, but whatever, I'm only staying for one.
2, 1.
fire! This is a great show. Very interesting things that they're doing with the fountains, like turning them on and inverting them and cutting off the spray to like get some good stuff. And then the fire was a great addition. Yay. I love that fountain show. I'll talk about it more later maybe. But it was just amazing. There's a puppet. It's huge. It's weird. I don't know why this is here. I was gonna do another boat ride over there, but it's broken, so everyone left. And so my Efteling adventure ends. I did get another doner kebab because it was so good, but I didn't take another picture because I didn't have time. And I was really hungry. Waited 20 minutes for it, but it was so good, it was worth it. But yeah, going back to the bus. Hopefully I have enough battery to make it back to Amsterdam. It was a good day. Had a very good day. Lots of thoughts. Try to process them later. Alright, hi. It is like 2 a.m., almost 2 a.m. I did make it back to Amsterdam. I basically just slept on the bus and then the train. Did not use my headphones, was trying to just conserve my battery just enough so that I basically made it back to the hostel with 6% left. It was a little stressful, but it was definitely, you know, glad that I was able to go and make it back. It took a long time to get back, especially because like I had to wait for the bus, so that was an extra like 15 minutes, and then I had to wait for the train, that was an extra 15 minutes, and then I had to do a transfer on the train, so I ended up like taking me about like 2 hours and 15 minutes to get back, versus like on the way there it was like 1:45. So it was just a little longer. But the really weird thing is once I got back to the train station, they said that the exit to the Centrum was closed, so I had to go out the way towards the opposite side of the train station, which is not on the Centrum side. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I go out that way, and then I try to go through like this like underground tunnel that I went through that first day, the IJ corridor or something, and that thing was closed. So I was like wandering around back and forth trying to figure out where I can go, and then finally the guys told me that I can I asked some of the security officers or the transit police, and they said you have to go outside the train station all the way on the end and then go around. I was like, oh, fine. But then I made it back, did some planning for tomorrow, took a shower. I've been journaling because I have been ignoring it for the past couple days, and yeah, it's just a really good day. I just wanted to give a quick Efteling update, or like final thoughts. I think I mentioned this a lot, but you know, it's a much chiller park. It's not like Disney. I did not see a single family like running to get from one place to another, which was good. So yeah, it was really nice. All the staff know English, so they're really accommodating. Like, they didn't shame me for not knowing Dutch. A lot of the shows are in Dutch. I think all the shows are in Dutch. Some of the rides do have like an English translation sometimes, so that's kind of cool. But like most of it's Dutch, so you'll get the most out of it if you speak Dutch. But if you don't, you'll be fine. The really cool park was really fun. They had translations for English, French, and German in addition to Dutch, so that was really cool. And that's really unique, and they put so much effort into it, and it's something that the whole family can do. You don't have to be like a huge like theme park adrenaline junkie to do it. The roller coasters were pretty cool, fairly unique, so I did appreciate that. Lots of like 2 dueling coasters, which is pretty good. Most places don't even have one, and yeah. So then the dark rides were pretty good. I loved what was it? Symbolica? That's not what it's called. Symbolica. I really like Symbolica. I thought that one was really clever, and I think it took me like about halfway through the day, but the idea that the whole thing is whimsical just was like really big for me. So like, this place is a place of whimsy, because I couldn't figure out what the theme was at first. I was like, it's just medieval fantasy that's kind of creepy looking, because it's like, you know, dudes with long necks and guys who will suck trash out of your hands. But like, no, it's about whimsy and dreams and like, yeah, not taking yourself too seriously. And I think that just kind of like embodies that whole like Euro style, which is what I kind of feel like is what Disneyland Paris kind of wanted to be, but it was a little too Disney, so it was a little too American, which is why people run from place to place. But like Efteling, you can actually like chill, you can like sit. There's a bunch of attractions where you just like literally just sit and just like observe and people watch and stuff. So I just really had just a really good time. It was nice to get out of Amsterdam itself, because it was like I didn't realize how much smoking, like weed, there was here in the city, but there's a lot. And it was just nice to have like wholesome family entertainment. So yeah, it was really good. So if you have an extra day, I do think it's worth it for just a different type of experience. All right, and with that, that is it for this blog. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow when I get back on the ship.